if you look out the window, it looks like an object bigger than normal. And so they probably thought it was me. So when we looked at the window, she said the shot through the window. Shot right in the stomach. He died in my mama's arms. And she said when he died in her arms, she saw my face. And she just closed his eyes. And it changed my mama's life. It changed her life, man. And well, I guess it is a bully. They was like trying to put alcohol pads on my ear, on my neck, trying to see how dirty I was. Like, they're like trying to look at the cut. They look at the collar of my neck on my shirt, trying to see if it was dirty.
That's a bully activity.
Hey, for sure.
Ain't no guess.
And then try to try to just say little slick stuff, see if I'm about it. You know what I'm saying? And man, I remember one time, man, I got jumped on the bus by these twins, man. I turned to school. Before they been on me for no reason. I don't even know these dudes nothing. Never saying it to them. I remember like it's yesterday. I know the dude to this day. And he claimed he from the hood, he be banging, he soft as hell. So we was on the bus. The twins came on. The twins that was the two bullies. Mm-hmm. And he like, hey yo, Anthony. They ain't call me Skip back then. They called me Anthony. He like, hey yo, Anthony. Hey, come back to the bus. For real, hurry up. I'm like, why? So you see them two dudes? They gonna come. They gonna crack you. Like, I don't know these dudes for what. So they got on the bus. Crack. Boom. I'm like, damn. Boom. Boom. Just cracked me. Low key trying to stump me too. He said, I told you. And then they got hurry up, got the bus. I'm like, damn. Like, what was that for? I don't know these dudes. So that I think now I look back up, I'm like, these probably just two angry dudes mad about life or something. And I was a big dude, so they probably felt good, just like trying to, jump on me, stuff like that. And the dude was like, he's like, hey, he said, man, I try to tell you, man, hey, them dudes don't play. So I always tell myself, when I see them, I'm putting them boys down, boy. I'm not seeing them. I used to always say that, but I don't really care no more. That was old. I don't really care.
How old were you?
I was going to my 8th grade year, I think. In a sense, yeah.
Yeah, so especially going into those years, this is when like women are, girls are developing, and I'm looking at girls, and people looking at me, and I feel embarrassed really easy, and I get real angry about things. So imagining what you're going through, not knowing why they're doing this to you. And already then went through some bullying in your life. Do you remember what you felt after they done that? While they were doing it, your real emotion, not just I'm going to get back at them. Were you embarrassed? Were you?
Yeah, man, I felt whack. I felt whack like, dang, like this is crazy. I'm getting beat up. I didn't know how to fight. First came on, I was like, dang. Like, I just really let them do that to me. Like, dang, I felt helpless. I ain't gonna lie. First hit, he had some thunder. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, dang. So I did feel whack. I felt soft. Like, I felt embarrassed. All that. So I always made a vow to myself after that. Like, nah, no more. Like, that's dead. So, and then that's when everything happened after that. Fights and stuff start happening. And I ain't took it out a long time. I ain't trying to like be boosty, be brag, but yeah, that's
you claimed your losses.
Yeah, for sure. So it's nowadays, now nobody gonna fight me, man. They going straight to, you know what I'm saying? They ain't might fight me. Yeah.
So what did it look like when I ain't getting bullied no more, and then that next approach comes, like they come to you trying to do some other stuff.
What you mean?
Well, they're trying to fight it, like another situation arrives, because you said fights start, but you never start them. You said you never start the fight, so I'm imagining people are coming at you again. It may not be the same people, but people are coming at you again. What did that shift look like?
Oh man, when people come to me, they ain't coming normal. When people come, they come with heats. They come in there like, this dude big, like they heard like how I slap people and put people down.
Wait. Because I know I'm talking about the next situation after you were saying you wasn't going to get bullied.
No.
They was already coming with heat.
No. Yeah. Well, technically the next huge incident, that's how they came. Like, that's how it was. I got shot at, all types of stuff. Like, for real. And
that's a huge job.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. So I'm like, dang. Like, okay, now I know what it is though, but Yeah, man.
Yeah.
After a while, I'm not a fighter. I don't like fight. And if I do fight, like my mom said, like fight to kill. So I don't like fighting.
Yeah.
I don't like fight. I'm a peacemaker, man.
But
People that really know me know that. So people that don't know that, when I start looking at it, like, nah, Big Gang, he putting dudes down. He putting dudes the walls. Like he slapping people, choking people over the stars. Like nah, that they probably got the image of me. Like nah, he nah. I'm not a fighter, bro. I'll be chill, bro. I'm too cool
but you're
for
a
that.
blackout.
Huh?
But you're a blackout.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll cry that for sure.
Yeah, a lot of the people who aren't like they're teddy bears in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
When it goes there, they black out because it's like I shouldn't even be here in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you talking about guns being poured out on you
Mm-hmm.
instead of fighting. How does this happen? What does it look like? What do these situations look like?
Okay.
You don't have to say names, of course.
Oh yeah,
but
for
like
sure.
just the stories.
Okay, so back to school. back to the story. So, high school, long story short. Okay, so senior, I'm doing good, whatever. I'm doing good in school, whatever. I couldn't play both sports in basketball or football. At this point in time, I had to make a decision. Like I was so nice, like I had UNI and SIU come to visit me up after I turned to school. Back to back within 15 minutes, and they in the same conference for football. Not to mention, I had to go to alternative school because I was on the verge of not graduating because I was fighting and being angry so much.
Yeah.
And also, just to be quick, this is my senior year. This is my senior year when I found out what I'm angry about. While I turned to school, after I turned to school, Mrs. Nibbling, she's a dope woman, man. All respect to that woman. She asked me, she said, why you so angry? Because a kid in class, I'm not gonna say no name, I'm not gonna blast him. Kid in class, I was angry because Miss Mary, Miss Mary, I took a test and she thought I cheated on a math test.
Mm-hmm.
So when she thought I cheated on a math test, she was like, nah, I ain't gonna count this because you didn't do this yourself. I'm like, what you mean? I'm pat, man. Cause anybody know I'm not good at math? Horrible. So I'm like, all right. Like, so you refer right now? She said, no, like, you really, I can't give you credit for this. So I just stormed out the room, mad, went to my next class, Mr. Wolf class. It was speech. Went to this class, this guy, I sat down. Or, no, yeah, I sat down in the seat. I don't think we had assigned seats, but people feel entitled to, just because they sit there every day, it's their seat, whatever. Mm-hmm. At this point, I'm trying to calm down. This guy, he actually was on my team, football team. He basically like, hey, you in my seat, man. I need you to get up. I'm like, nah, bro. Like this ain't your seat. And he's like, come on, man. I'm for real, man. I don't have to get you out the seat. I said, dude, if you touch me, it's gonna be all bad for you. He said, and then so people hyping up in class, oh, you ain't gonna touch him. Hey, touch him. Come on, man, touch him. He's like, I bet I touch him. I said, dude, on God, if you touch him, bro, it's gonna be like that. So he said, watch this. Touch. And I touched him up real quick. Boom, boom. Real quick. And then he about to fall. He stumbled. He grabbed me, trying to arrest me. And that time the security guard principal came in. Everybody hyping up like, oh my God. I put my hands up when the principal came in. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what he doing. I'm chilling. But of course, it's too late because I put my hands on him. And they suspended me. So Miss Nibbling brought me to her office, which is the principal at the time. And she was like, why are you so angry? It's like, what you mean? I'm not angry. What are you talking about? She said, no. So you are Anthony. She said, you're probably the best athlete center seen in a long time in both sports. And you're not being a leader. You just seem so angry. She said, what's going on home? I said, what's going on in your home? Like nothing. Like that's how I'm responding to her. And she said, no, I'm serious, Anthony. She said, is your mother in your life? I'm like, yeah. She said, your father in your life? I just started busting down. Literally, I'm like, man, what the? I said, oh, nah. I said, I gotta go. I'm gonna get out this office.
Crying. You mean
crying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what the hell? Like, nah. And then she's talking to me. She's basically trying to give me words of encouragement as I'm being suspended. And just let me know that it's okay to feel like that. And if you need to talk to me about anything, 'cause I ain't want to talk. I didn't want to say nothing after that. Like, at that point, I ain't feel whack, but I'm like, man, this like got me crying. Like, nah, man, I'm really mad about a lot of stuff at this time. Mm-hmm. I'm being suspended. I'm being this. I already can't play in the next game. Like, everything coming on about my team, let my team down again. Like, every year, season come, I can never play the first game. I'm always in ISS or suspended. That's sad. So rather against UA or whoever. So my mom came and got me. She's like, dang, she said, you surprised me. She said, I didn't think you had it in. I'm like, huh? She said, you do not fight. She said, you do not fight, but she said, you need to calm down. She said, maybe you are feeling a little angry, Skip. She called me, that's my nickname, Skip. I said, man, you feeling a little angry. I said, no, I'm cool. She said, well, just go and chill. Don't, just chill, because it's not cool getting suspended. She's giving me words. She's not really punching me or nothing. She's just like, I was surprised you even put hands on dude like that. Like, they don't sound like you. So, yeah, that's basically how the conversation went with Miss Nibbling, as far as the being angry part. And um, then you said what it looked like. What'd you say?
Yeah, but before you go there, is that a crowd you feel like you needed?
Oh man, big time. That's when I realized, like, dang, this whole time, like I'm at home thinking, like, this whole time I'm fighting, I'm angry, is because my pop's not in my life. I
Mm-hmm.
said that's crazy. This whole time I never knew. So it woke me up on a lot of stuff. It unlocked like so many different triggers in my heart. Man, I felt different after that.
Yeah.
Like different. Yeah.
How'd you feel towards her, the lady you were
Oh
having
man, I
to
love Miss
talk to?
Nibbling. That's one of
Uh-huh.
my favorite people in the world. I love Miss Nibbling. She. I never had anything against Miss Nibbling. Short your love, but she stood on business.
Yeah.
So after that, I'm like, dang, like thank you. I went and talked to her. I said thank you. I needed that when I came back from the suspension. Yep.
Did you continue to have talks with her?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when I needed to, but I always had Mr. Hall, late RP Mr. Hall, man. It's like another father figure in my life. He was like almost like the assistant principal in a sense. Actually, he was. So I didn't like the assistant principal, but I was real close to Mr. Hall. That was the one of the teachers. I was in Sess Academy in 8th grade too. Like I'm always in a separate classroom in some school because of my anger. And he was always there to walk me through and got me. And me and AJ that's when we became like the best of friends in middle school, honestly. And I was real close to AJ, which was his son. So yeah, after that, it's like they introduced me to the family, and then he introduced me to a lot of people at Center. That's why I met Coach Sweden, and yeah, it just went up from there. And he traveled like he basically upgraded every time we'll go get older. He'll be like he was a vice principal at alternative school. So yeah, I mostly talk to him though before I talk to her for sure.
Do you being around somebody you looked at as a father figure but wasn't your father, do you feel like at times it bothered you even more? The fact that you didn't have this right here, or it started to help you progress a little more?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. At the time, I was numb. I was numb to the situation. I ain't start thinking about my father till like as I got older. Before I
Mm-hmm.
met him, I'm like not met him, but actually like so I've been in a relationship with him. So at the time, I was like, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it like that, to be honest. But
Mm-hmm.
even I saw other people with their pops and stuff, like it never triggered me at the time. Like I don't know why. Maybe I didn't have no care about it. Like I said, I was numb to it. I don't know. I don't know.
What was your understanding about why he wasn't there?
I knew him when one got into it about something. I knew it was something because she's always say, oh well, you can go there, you can't stay with him, or it's always be stuff like that. Because I remember one time, just I had one memory with him when I was young, but it wasn't a good memory. I ain't gonna talk about that, but it's one memory when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And he had me doing some stuff that my mom didn't want me doing, and she warned me about, and I still did it just because, like, all right, my pa, I got you. And if he did, he got in trouble with the law. So my mom pulled me back away from that instantly and said, "You probably won't see him for a long time."
Yeah. So talking to the lady, I forget Miss Nimble. Is
Yep,
that her
Miss
name?
Nimblink.
Miss Nimbling. Also being around somebody you considered a father figure, but you're still angry. So you about to say something?
Nah, keep
Oh,
going.
okay. So you're still angry. So it may be helping a little, but
Well, I wasn't as angry because I'm getting ready to go to college.
okay.
So now I'm chilling. I'm good. How I'm feeling for real. You know, I graduated. No, thank God I graduated because I was on the verge of not graduating. Like that's how bad it was for me in school. And yeah, so graduated. Like I said, I couldn't play both sports in college. I had to pick one, which probably one of the biggest regrets of my life. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I stuck to basketball. I didn't play football, so I went to Mobley Community College in Columbia, Missouri. after with Coach Nate Johnson, with
Mm-hmm.
Dalen Robinson, Rodney Givens, Nate Bittner, and Ronnie Box.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh yeah, we raw. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't think about none of that. Like when I got to college, like I really locked in until I got saw the life of the party. Like it was different parties, and I started getting like too addicted to partying and stuff like that because I feel like I lost my focus after a while because it was one time I had to jump out of somebody's window because they daddy's coming home. You know what I'm saying? I got a big game coming up. I'm messing my knee and everything, missing curfew, getting mad and stuff, and getting kicked off the team, all types of stuff, man. So, man, I always been going through it. And then I had to transfer to my sophomore year from Mobley after I got kicked off the team because I'm getting to with the coach. I still got a mouth on me.
Yeah.
I'm still talking back. I'm like, man, I'm tripping. Like, this got to stop. But that's something I had to get a hold of real quick, man. So when I had to leave, I didn't want to leave Mobley. Like, we had a good team. I didn't want to leave there, but I ended up leaving, and I went to Independence, Kansas. Well, in the midst of Independence, Kansas, I get a call from my sister. This was after the season. Dalen Robinson, he was my roommate. I get a call from my sister. She's saying, "Bro, what's going on?" Like she angry. I know my sister angry, dude. It sounded like she was foaming from the mouth from afar. And she basically was like, "Bro, they just jumped. They put their hands on." I said, "Who?" All these boys. Blah, name it. 4 or 5 dudes.
Boys.
Dude, so they was like I had her on speaker. My phone's messed up. So I was like, all right, bet. I said, I'll be back this weekend. We gonna see what they talking about. Dalen said, hey, bro, what you trying to do? Say, you want, I said, I'll go with you. I don't play that, whatever, with you, woo. I said, no, I'm good, bro. Appreciate it. Went back home. Fast forward, went back home. Saw the dude in the barbershop. Hogged him out. It was no debating. Like, I know I blacked out because I felt anybody touch me, I feel like they probably got a little piece of something. I ain't gonna lie. And my brother's in there. And the barber's in there. He's cool. He's still coming here to this day.
You happen to run into him, or
He actually pulled up. He didn't know I was there. And he talking wet like yeah, I put my hands on your sister. And my brother did too. It was over after that.
yeah.
But it was over. So after that, I said, I'll see him again. Like I'm gonna get your brother next. No. Long story short, fast forward, him and his brother pulled to the crib. You know what I'm saying? I was outside talking on the phone. I said, I'm gonna call you back. I forgot who I was talking to. But my boy Keith was walking down the street. That's my bro. He's happened walking down the hill, and as he's walking down the hill, they both pulled up on me. I'm like, hold on, boy. Like, he pulled up to my crib, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They thought it was sweet. So instantly, when Keith walked down, and we going back and forth, Keith walked down and he walked in front of me like nah, don't do that because Keith went to our school, played on the football team, and he know them. So he was like, nah, don't do this, y'all. Like, man, please, I'm telling y'all, don't do this. It was over. Boom. First crack. I just cracked it. Boom. Cracked him in the car. Keith tussling with the other dude. They fighting. So he put his brother down. I put dude down. I'm beating dude up so bad. The other brother that I didn't whoop, I'm whooping him so bad. He was on the car like, please, man, I'm sorry. He way older than me. He like 5 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, boom. And I'm sorry. So boom, boom here. None of that. I'm just rocking him. He's like, I'm sorry, man. I apologize. I'm gassing dude. So after a while, you know what I'm saying? I guess his brother finally snapping out of it because my sister came on and said, hold on. Like, go back in the house. Go back in the house. And that's when she went to get my mom, I think. So, but no, before she went back in the house to get my mom, I'm telling my sister she was high. I'm like, nah, go back in the house, go in the house. The dude was off the ground who Keith was beating up, he put up a knife. And I instantly heard him went over there. I saw it. I instantly went over there and I cracked it. Boom. But he still got Keith. He tried to stab Keith up. He still got him good enough in his back. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, hold on. No, because he ended up doing that to Keith. And then, man, something happened to where we was tussling or something, man. And my sister got involved. And he cut her whole arm. All meat was just hanging out. So instantly, I just started whooping him. So at this point, he put out his little Glock. I was like, okay. I stood in front of my mom and my sister. I said, all right, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's my mom. She had this big old rifle. Like, where you get this big old rifle from? Like, you know, I said, get away from my house. Get away from my house. Wooty woo. So, boom. So, as that happening, you know what I'm saying? They just drove off. Keith go to the hospital. Sis go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? It's fun at this point. Like, it's cracking in around center. So long story short, man, one night, man, my mom told me to leave it alone too. By the way, like she told me,
Yeah.
she know me. Like my mom, she hood, she real hood, and she had experience. She been through this. She been through. My mom, she was a banger for real. I ain't lie. I seen her put females down. She wasn't one no smoker at all. And the way she was raised in the hood too, and she knew what that she didn't want to stuff to escalate to even worse, which is death. So she knew it was coming. So man, long story short, man, we had a party one night. We don't go to house parties, man. I don't. But at the time, I was going to house party. We just ended up going to house party. We was all bored on the block in the 80s. So we was in the shadies, and we always like go to a party. There was a guy, he threw a party. He always throwing parties, man. And we ended up just going. And basically, um, man, they was like, man, the dude who throw a party, he always high energetic. Yeah. So he came downstairs like, hey, hey, I need everybody's attention. Now we kicking him out, so we chilling. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm ignoring him because you know what I'm saying? This is what he do. He said, anybody who funking with this dude coming downstairs, you gonna have to deal with me. And we're like, what? This dude talking about? I ain't gonna lie, I was a little tipsy a little bit. No, back then it was Amsterdam. I ain't gonna lie, it was little shots of Amsterdam back then.
Yeah, yeah.
So it kind of had me a little buzzing a little bit. So instantly, the dude who clutched in front of me and my mom and my sister, it was him. He came downstairs with his cousin. So I instantly turned into a different person. Instantly. My brother Scott. Not to mention, we came deep to this party. We came deep. I'm just gonna keep this stuff a band though. We came deep to this party. The youth, the younger class, and us, we came deep. So my brother Scott, he's still behind, dude. And he pointed like, "What's up? Like, what you want to do?" So I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to whip this dude again." Like that's how I'm feeling. My brother OE. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Pegs. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Skip, no. Bro, don't do it. I said, man, watch out. Mama might crack him like, man. I said, he clutch for your mama, did he? I said, he cut your sister arm, did he? Nigga, no. Then move him. Moved him out the way. Boom. Went over there, cracked him. Boom. Cracked him again. Boom. He just dropped. Now I cracked his cousin. Boom. After that, Scott disappeared. I don't know where Scott was, but I see everything in slow motion. I'm whooping this dude like that's how I got a boxer fracture. I'm beating this dude head. I'm beating this dude's skull. I'm trying to do him bad. I'm just boom, 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 hitting his head. So as people touch me, grab him, throwing people off me, boy, I'm like, bro, don't touch me. I just my blacked out. I kicked him. I remember I had my forces on. Like I said, I had my white forces. Kicked him right in the face. Boom! He just dropped. His cousin's still on the floor. I did him bad. I did him. He's still on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So I kicked him. He fell right back on the floor. So that's when Chuck came behind me. He cried, Skip, chill out, grab me. Chill out. Let's go, man. Go upstairs. As I'm going to slow motion now, as I'm fighting, I see everybody just looking at me. Everybody came with just looking at me. Everybody in the park just looking at me. Like I'm on one at this point. So Chuck took me upstairs. I'm like, calm down. Like, man, watch out. He said, man, you got heat to your back, man. You got girls and this and that, wooty woo. And I was at this point, I'm like, damn. So I kind of like calmed down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I was mad at Chuck. I don't know why. I was just mad at Chuck. Like, for grabbing me, I guess. But he actually probably saved my life. Nah, somebody could have shanked me up in there. I don't know who's who. Somebody could shot me because he knew a lot of people in there. You know what I'm saying? So, as people was coming outside, people I rode with and stuff, I'm like, man, come on, let's go. Hurry up, BS up. But you know what I'm saying? I'm cussing everybody out because I feel like nobody helped me. But now I'm thinking like, I didn't need no help. You know what I'm saying? So, dude came out again. Dude and his cousin came out. They snapped out, came out. They grinning and laughing. I said, oh, y'all think it's funny? You know what I'm saying? I start approaching him again. And then this time, I saw dude, his cousin pulled something out his pocket. I said, oh, okay. Turned around, I'm gone. I'm dipping down the block. Hopped the fence, boom. You know what I'm saying? They got in the car, started chasing me. So I hid behind under these bushes. You know what I'm saying? With leaves and everything making noise. So I just stood quiet. I hear the car skirt, open doors, boom, boom. They came looking for me. So it's quiet. I'm just quiet. I'm hearing them walk back. I always take it all the way like at least 20 feet away from me. Boom, hit the fence again. You know what I'm saying? This one I see bro now. And I hop in the whip like, hurry up, stop that stuff, man. Let's go, take me to the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm cussing him. I'm mad as hell cussing him out. So I ended up meeting with my uncle at club the Ep right there on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle, he stayed lit. My uncle Terry, he stayed lit. He was lit as all outdoors. You know what I'm saying? We hopped in the Camaro and said, let's go. Take to the hood. No, he hella ugly. He just like looking at me like, I'm like, dude, let's go, bro. What you doing? I said, dang, man, you lit too? I said, God damn, man. So he finally said, all right, chill out, man. I said, man, let me drive. No. I'm like, all right, man. So he took me down to the block where my pops was. So not to mention, reverse this a little bit. You know, so I met with my pops before I even got to college. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, no, when I got to college. That's when I first started being in a relationship with my pops. When I got to college. I know, so I met with my pops. We talked. We started bonding. We've been close ever since then. So, but around this time, we kind of didn't have no words for real for a while. Just like I said, this was going into my freshman year of college. No, I'm sorry. This is my freshman year of college going to my sophomore year of college. So boom.
This is still the incident though.
Yeah. This is the only one. So he mad. Like, man, hey, everybody strap up. You know what I'm saying? It's like 5 of them on the porch. A couple of those I didn't even know, but I knew my cousins. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got the heat, whatever, and they follow us to the block. When they follow us back to the 80s, you know what I'm saying? My uncle, he drove me back to the 80s. And I was like, damn, I need to let my mama know. Because she at home and I want the dudes looking for me. But in the midst of all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Scott and all them, they was at another crib in the 80s. They was at Bro crib. And Bro knew them, who these guys was. And they went looking for me. And when they went to look for me, you know what I'm saying, Bro crib, you know what I'm saying, OE and Scott ran out the door. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they ran. But maybe because he pointed at him, I don't know. Because like, here you go right here, I don't know. But they was gone. So he ran to my house. So I don't know where OE went, but Scott ran to my house. And when he ran to my house, I'm headed back to my house. So as I'm coming back to my house, I'll call my mother on the highway. And I was like, hey, mom, you know what I'm saying? I said, I ain't say no, I'm saying, my bad. That's a horrible habit. I said on the podcast, this is horrible. But I was like, I said, I messed up. I said, what you mean? I said, man, you told me to let the situation alone, but I couldn't help it. When I saw him, I whooped him. I'm explaining to her what happened. She said, wow, I told you to leave that alone. You know, she just snapping on me. She said, damn. She said, I heard her. You went to go get her 12 gauge at this point. And she's like, man, where you at? So I'm headed to the crib. She said, all right. So she said, hurry up, whatever. So, boom. As I'm speeding, well, we ain't speeding, but we driving fast enough. I told Uncle, hey, man, this is the fast you can drive, man. I said, never mind, man. I'm already I'm angry at this point. I'm like, man, I'm riding with this dude. Can't get back to the crib fast enough. Like, I'm mad as hell. Yeah. So I'm like, let me call mom. I called mom back. She was just crying. Mom, what happened? What happened? She's just crying. She bawling. I said, man, mama, tell me what the hell happened. She said, they killed Scott. I said, what? She said, yeah. So what happened was, how she explained it, Scott, he was knocking on the door. And my mom already on edge because I told her what happened. She's like, who the hell is this? And he was like, it's Scott, mama. So she opened the door. She said, what's going on? What's wrong? She said, when she saw his eyes, she said she saw death all in his eyes. Like, he would just look so terrified. That's how terrified he looked. Open the door. Let him in. So as soon as she let him in, that's when they pull up, look for me. They pull up, look for me. It's like, where your son at? She's like, basically up and on them, like, get away from my house or whatever. Get away from my house. So at this point, my mom was crying. She told me, I just hung the phone. I'm bawling, like, on the way back to the Shadies or whatever. So when she told me, she said she went upstairs. Scott went upstairs, and from our window, from the dark, if you look out the window, it looked like an object bigger than normal. And so they probably thought it was me. So when we looked at the window, she said the shot through the window. Shot right in the stomach. And she called for Doy help. Doy is his blood uncle. Doy was always on the block, hella cool. We looked up to him like our uncle too. Called Doy, yelling Doy names. So I don't read, she must scream loud enough to where he came. And I think it was already too late, man. He died in my mama's arms. And she said when he died in her arms, she saw my face. And she just closed his eyes. And it changed my mama's life. It changed her life, man. And Doy was just, of course, everybody, man, it was crazy, man. So, man, come back to the block. Everything taped off. I couldn't get to a certain point, like, hey, man, my house up there. I'm telling police, my house up there. Show my ID. So, you can't come through. I said, what? Man, they said, man, I'm spazzing on the police. They said, man, chill out, bro. Hey, chill out, man. Don't talk police like that, bro. They can chill. I don't give a man, I'm turned up. I go to the other side of the block. So I go to the other side of the block. I see all my brothers outside. It's got real big brothers outside. My brother Kevin. Sad. Like, man, this is the man, bro. I can't explain how I felt. I can't explain what was the energy like. You know what I'm saying? Man, Scott Kevin said he gone, bro. Like I just lost it. I just lost it. All our brothers around too, and I just lost it. So we at the top of the hill behind my house because it's taped off, it's roped off. Until I walk down our hill, and shame though because I feel like I could have prevented this. So just from a fight, getting caught my emotions when Oren tried to stop me, and I walked down to yellow tape. And it's, kid, what happened? Big and what happened? I said, oh no, so and so did I ain't do this, so and so. They just balling. I feel like I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the family hated me ever since then. Like, but TT, she always kept me in her prayer. She always like, it's not your fault, baby. She raised Scott and Kevin. This is like their mother, but it's their auntie. We call her TT. She's like that with everybody, or all the brothers. Always cooking for us, always showing love, letting us come over play the game. And man, I saw my mom and just hugged her, and I never seen her face like that a day in my life. I saw I can't explain her face, dude. And we had to go down to the police station. Of course, we had to split ways from the block where everybody. We had to go down to the police station, make a statement, and we moved out the house instantly. That's when we moved up North Kansas City. And yeah, man, it's been a road for sure. And then like right after that, I had to go back to school the next day. Independence Kansas Community College. I had to. It was training camp. Went. I ain't get no sleep. Nothing. Like I'm devastated, dude. Like I'm in straight to hoop. I'm cooking on the court. Nobody can hold me in the gym to a point where they had to foul me as hard as they could. They hit my hand. I'm like, fuck. Like what the. Man, I'm ready to fight. Well, I'm mad as hell. I'm ready to fight my teammate as a point guard. So of course he had to foul me because I'm big as hell. He couldn't check me. You know what I'm saying? I was cooking, so I'm like, damn. So my hand hurt. I'm like, nah, something wrong, man. Something wrong. So got an exam. So I had a boxer fracture this whole time from me beating dude head in. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know because my adrenaline pumping, everything going on. So then that happened. So then I'm just, man, at that point, so we had the candlelight the next day as well. So I remember my little sister Cheyenne called me. She was having a speaker and stuff like that as for the candlelight. And man, it was crazy, man. It was some times, man, that I can never forget that. And then right after that, you know what I'm saying, I transferred to Central State because I was in JUCO the 2 years. I went to a university D2 at HBCU Central State, HBCU at Central State in Wilberforce, Ohio. I had a scholarship there. Never been there, never visited. It was just like all right, this is a black school. We got a good team. He's playing the team. I'm like, all right, let me see they talk. I never visited. I'm like, I'm just ready to go at this point because I'm not going D1. Let's be honest, my grades messed up. I'm not taking classes towards my major to get me eligible for D1 or none of that. So yeah, I was like, all right, D2 is cool, HBCU. Then when I went, I was like, okay, this is cool. So, all right, so when I went, my mother took me. She brought her friend Pete with her. This was the following year. And when I brought my friend Pete with me, my baby mom came to ask my son. And no, we went on good terms. Nothing. I was just being nice. My mom was being nice. Like, all right, we let her come. So boom, we came, and this is about my birthday. My birthday is August 19th. This happened like a couple of days before. And as it's happening, my mother, she dropped me off at school. We wasn't dating for a minute. We got a hotel, whatever. And cause we had a 10-hour drive, so we tired, whatever. So incident happened, got into my baby mama. And mom said, no, you taking your ass to school, blah, blah. Like, forget all this. We gave her a chance and this and that. Stay away from my son. She's just going off. She said, no, you're not about to lose focus. You're doing good. Don't start this. Blah, blah, what you do. You probably go up here all these women and stuff. You worry about them. She's just going off. But she's keeping everything stacked, though. You know what I'm saying? She keeping up band. This is reality. You know what I'm saying? So as we driving to Central State, which we was in Dayton, Ohio. Dayton was like 20 minutes away. We just got a room there. But we going to Ohio. I mean, we going to Wilberforce now towards my school. And because she said I'm going to school early, she dropped me off to the basketball house. So we unloading our stuff. We unloading, unpacking my things and everything. She started busting out crying. I said, Mom, why are you crying? She said, because you came a long way, son. She said, I didn't think you were going to graduate high school. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. She said, no, I'm serious. I didn't think you were going to graduate high school. And she said, you are doing so good in sports. I didn't even think you get this far because you act like you didn't want to work. You was being lazy and this and that. But you are doing the full right now. She said, I'm happy for you. And I said, thank you, Mom. You wipe off your tears now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my teammate, EJP, that was my first time meeting him, Eddie Jean. You know what I'm saying? That's my Haitian brother. He was on the team and he was helping me move my stuff in. So he was right there, heard everything. He was making jokes, and I had to share rooms with my teammate Mayo, my point guard from Memphis. That was our first time meeting each other, and we had to share rooms because we was on 2 redshirts. I had to redshirt this year also because of my grades. Like that's how bad I was doing. So after she dropped my stuff off, whatever, we part ways. She go back to the room. I get a call from my baby mama, from my mother phone, because the incident that happened was I broke my baby mama phone because the incident happened. I won't get too deep and caught up into that, but we got into it and I broke her phone, disrespecting me. So my mother gave her the phone out of kindness. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to leave her out with no phone because I broke it. You know what I'm saying? So she gave her phone. So I get a call from my baby. She crying. Like, what the hell going on? And she said, someone wrong with your mama. She said, your mama needs you. I was like, what? I said, dude, get off my phone, dude. You a weirdo. I'm gassing her. You know what I'm saying? And she said, no, for real. Something wrong with your mama. I said, your mama, she just kept saying, like, talking in code, but she already knew what happened. She already know what's going on. So I'm like, all right, man. So I asked my team, I said, hey, bro, hey, can you take me to see what's going on with my mom, bro? I give you gas money, whatever. He said, man, you got to worry about it. I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. So on the way there, I'm like, as we try, I'm like, what if my mama died? I'm like, nah, man, I'm doing too much. Man, I get to the hotel, whatever, baby mom crying, whatever, try to do extra stuff, do all that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, where my mom at? So she, I don't know. So where room at? Go to room. Go to room empty. Energy feel weird in there. Like, I say weird. I'm like, nah, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So I go in the room and I'm looking. I'm like, hey, let me see my mom's phone. Let me see that. So I'm looking like, boom, boom. They talking about going out. She was talking about going out with her friends. I mean, she was talking about going out to her friends. And though, not to mention, she still had the OG from the block, Pete, to ride with her. You know what I'm saying? Because they was real close friends. Because she didn't want to do that traveling ball by herself. It was 10 hours away.
Yeah.
So, boom. Go to the front desk. So, excuse me, man. I'm Anthony Adams Rule. You know, guy, I heard the state troopers looking for me, whatever. Whoop-de-woo. She's like, yeah, let me make this call for you. She made the call, state troopers. She gave him the phone. He said, Anthony. He said, I'm sorry to tell you. I said, what you mean? He said, man, your mother been in a fatal car accident. He said she got hit by a drunk driver. The drunk driver was 17 years old, way past the influence. So your mother hit 5 cars and went in a semi and car caught on fire. And I'm like, what? He said, your mother didn't make it. I said, hold on. I said, what you say to me? And he repeated it. Dude, I lost it. I just lost it. I remember tossing the phone. My team was trying to calm me down. I remember getting dropped to my knees, like asking God, like, why? Like, what? I remember hitting windows, cars. Like, I'm tripping. So, man, first one I called was my grandma. No, first one I called was Dre, my best friend. He was lit, kind of, and he thought I was drunk. He said, "You hog off my phone, man. You drunk, man." He said, "Stop playing like that, man. You won't play with your mom." I said, "What now? I beat y'all up, man. I'm mad as hell." I'm like, man, I hung up on him. Call my grandma. My grandma think I'm high. It's so devastating. My grandma thought I was high. So what are you smoking, Skip? Smoking? I'm trying to tell you what's going. Man, I'm mad. Let me call you back. Let me call you back. She ain't called me back for a long time. I called her back. She didn't answer. I already knew she was going through it. Called my cousin Aaron. Cousin Aaron's like, what? Like, praying with him. Called my bishop. Praying with him. And I think I called my coach. So, called my coach. And told him what happened. And I think, if I remember, he came to me. And, yeah, man. Basically, the state trooper just basically explained, like, he heard my mama screaming from the fires, just screaming. And the last thing the state trooper heard my mother say was Jesus. and that was it. He seen it, he got quiet. And man, when I played games, like that stuck to me. I'm like, damn, like, cause when that happened to Scott and he died, my mother, that changed her life. She gave her life to Christ. She instantly didn't do no faking. She gave her life to Christ. Like, went to church, Bible study. She tried her best to make sure she stay close to Christ as possible because that was eye opening for everybody. So, like that was crazy, man. So, met up with my coach. I didn't tell my sister. I didn't know how to tell her. She was the closest to my mom, like very close. That was her best friend. I didn't know how to tell her, but the coach came, the president of the school came, and the athletic director came. And next day, I got a flight back home. And before that, though, I checked on Pete. I said, what happened to Patrick?" And he got second degree burns and broke both his legs or something like that. So he survived. So I still talk to him to this day. He cool, man. He checked on me too. And man, it was just devastating, dude. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, far as like, I knew what my mom wanted me to do. Uh, Before she passed, it's crazy. She's running everything down. It's like, if anything happened, dude, like, can you make sure you please take care of your sister? Can you make sure you, before you sign any contract, make sure you finish college? Okay, like, she's running. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, mom, I got this. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, she said all that right before she passed. It was weird. Right before that tragedy happened, and they flew me back the next day. The following morning, went back to the family, went back to grandma. Man, finally told my sister. Yeah, man, she took it hard. Like my sister took it harder than anybody, and I was man. When I say her, she took it hard, and man, we had to have a funeral, her life celebration on my birthday, my 21st birthday. Um, Man, it was crazy, man. And I had to go back to school because I didn't have to, but they asked me. They was like, "Do
Yeah.
you sure you want to play? You sure?" I said, "I have to. Because if I don't, I'll be in dead or jail somewhere. I have to play." So right after her funeral, I just remember getting lit. Like I don't remember what happened that night. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like that's the late I got. And I remember I woke up in my bed, and it was time to hit my flight within the next hour and a half. I'm like, damn, for real? Like my grandma came woke me up. Like, boy, like, why some like all liquor in here? And she, you want to get on the plane? You about to go train? You know what I'm saying? And she stopped doing all that after a while. My grandma, she was going through it too, man. She was going through it too. And but yeah, I ended up playing. I told me I continue to play. Be the day before the funeral though, Central State never met anybody out there except the athletic director, the president, and my head coach. And they had a candlelight for me the whole school and for somebody else too, somebody else to pass too. So I was like, man, that's love. Like I feel like I owe my loyalty. Like I feel like I owed them like something. Like at least bring a championship back here. So I played. I went played. Um, Probably the toughest years of my life, honestly. Talking back to my coach again, fighting teammates. Then about to fight my coach at a away game. Like my attitude was on a whole nother level. And you know, one thing about me, I try not to use that to like, oh, that's why I'm acting out, or nah, ain't no excuse. Like, nah. God put me through this for a reason. Like, this was his will. And so I don't use no excuse like, oh well, I got attitude because of this, or nah, it's me. I control this. Like I'm got control. It's no excuse. So I got man up and I got embrace everything and straight hit the nose and grind. But it wasn't easy though. I had to do a lot of meditating, a lot of praying, a lot of fasting, and I couldn't have got through this still to this day without God. So for sure, brought me definitely close to him.
What was your first, or have you had a deep conversation with Pete as far
um,
as today?
a little bit, not really, but I did. I did, and man, and he's still devastated to this day, man. He don't really like talking about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Um. So traveling way back to what happened to Scott. So that's his name, right? I
Yeah,
said his name
Scott.
right.
Yep.
Scott, right? When you were in the party or club, did you say party
Yeah,
or
it was
club?
in a house party.
You guys at a house party.
Yep, in the basement.
Right? This is the same dude that pulled a weapon out on you
Yep.
before.
Yep.
It didn't run through your mind that he might have. If the way you put a whooping on him before and they wanted to go to the weapon, did it it didn't cross your mind then that he might have a weapon, or you just didn't care? Cause
Nah, honestly, I was trying to kill him in the party. That was my whole mindset. I feel like, just keep it real, I feel like a demon took over. That's how I felt. Like, everything was red. Slow motion. Like, I was trying to kill him. Like, that was my objective. Like, literally. And, like, yeah, I mean, I got a boxer fraction. Like, I'm surprised he even got up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Maybe he was on one. Maybe he was on something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that was my objective. I ain't gonna lie. It really was. So I didn't think about none of that. Like, what my mama said went out the door. Well, my brother Orange trying to stop me went out the door.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So going from crashing out basically to getting to the point where you're running and hiding. Did you say you was behind the bush at one point?
Well, I wasn't no fool.
How are you feeling in those moments though? Do you feel like your life is about to end?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm like, oh yeah, I done did them some bad so many times. Now you about to have his cousin dudes, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, he gonna try to put an end in me for sure. So yeah, man, yeah, anybody got a gun, I don't take that lightly. I don't play none of them threat, none of that. Like I know what's going on. So when I saw that, it wasn't none of that. Everything sobered over, everything it was in me. So I real quick and I booked on him. Yep. And at that time I'm in shape too. So I was like, I had no problem running for a long time. So, but I just hit the block on him, and they hopped in the car, and I lost him.
You understand why your mom's in your face when she was holding Scott?
Man, that went through my man. I've been shot at, man. So many times. I feel like when she said that, I'm like, damn. Like I feel like basically I was like, God, want me like calm down, or like if you don't calm down, this can be you, or I don't know. I've been trying to figure that out for the longest. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I just left it alone because, like, to me, I feel like if you try to figure God out, what do you do? Like, you trying to figure him out, it's going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that she seen your face because she felt like that could have been her baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what she was obviously trying to keep you away from. So, talking to the like the people you felt had a problem with you. I don't know. You said you felt like they had a problem with you, or didn't want you to be around no more. Or was you just assuming that, or is that just the way you felt because you felt like it was your?
You talking about the dudes that shoot?
No. Scott's family.
Oh
and
yeah,
all
yeah,
of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't do nothing but feel anything, any emotion that anybody had toward me or feeling. I couldn't help but feel them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't know the full story of what happened. All they know is he got shot on my behalf. That's what it seemed like when outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? They could be like, I could have been riding or something, took him to a store, like, we about to spin. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know what happened for real. So it's like, the only person that really understood after everything, I feel like, honestly, is TT and Kevin, his older brother, which is like, that's my brother. I call him my brother. So, yeah. That's, I think, the only ones really understood. For real, or even cared to understand. You know, so I know it's probably still some bad taste in the mouth against me. It is what it is. I'm not tripping. I understand.
Have you forgiven yourself?
Yep, I did.
Yeah. As far as your that's something I want to touch on too. You said you were in school with Dalen.
Yep.
We all know Dalen's been through some things too. Yeah. So, did y'all ever have like talks about these type of situations or?
Me and Dalen had a lot of talks. Yeah. And people. Me and Dalen are really close on what people think. You know what I'm saying? Like we was roommates literally, so we talked about a lot. A lot. So a lot of stuff I knew about him I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know about him, and then I knew, and then a lot of stuff he know about me that he know. You know, we bump heads and about to fight each other and all types of stuff, man. Imagine. But that's my bro, man, for sure. Yeah. That's probably one of the best pointers I ever played with, for sure.
A common thing I ask people on this show that is been through a lot of stuff like that, traumatic stuff like that, is how do you still keep faith in God?
Man, God do it every time. He done showed me too many times who he is, how good he is, the sacrifice he made for Jesus. Man, listen, man, I done had too many examples of him showing me that who he is or how great he is. Like, he never let me down. Like, I knew for sure I wouldn't get through this without him. For sure. I know I had to lean closer on him, even closer, but it never like stirred me away or like, dang, man, it's God, like, nah, this is his will. This is how he wanted it. And I would never question that. I did at first. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely did. But it's like, nah, like, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? This is his will. This is how he wanted it. So he could be molding me and molding me and get me ready for my kids. For the next generation, for that generation, and teach him the right way or teach him whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. That's how I take it, man. Anything I do, anything I do, or any decision I'll make now, because I did make some bad decisions ever since then, for sure.
Yeah.
They caught me some gems, all types of stuff, oversee everything. So, but I think about my kids for sure. Like, my kids need me. They need their father, need their mother. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like being in a household with both parents. That is a blessing. Everybody can't experience that. So I make sure I embrace that any chance I get. And even though I work a lot, but nah, man, I know God, he continued to make his plan and make his path for me, man.
Do you feel like you closer to him now than you've ever been?
For sure, 100%.
So I feel like throughout our life, he's always tapping on our shoulders, trying to get our attention. We may not realize it, or we may just ignore it. It's always come to us in different ways, like through different people or different signs or whatever. What do you feel like that final pull was to get you closer into him, like that tap that got you closer to him?
Man, I say honestly after Scott, for real. Cause right after my mom passed, my grandma passed, like what, 2 or 3 years after that. Like, these women's close to me. These are women that raised me. You know what I'm saying? And my grandma passed from pancreatic cancer. Okay, so when I seen her and she couldn't talk and barely got her weight, like, that's different for me. Like, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain, but I say, I ain't gonna lie, I say definitely, man, after Scott passed, for sure. Cause right before Grandpa passed, my brother Frank passed. It's been a lot, man. It's been a lot. So it's like anytime I have a passing or someone close to me, a loved one passing my life, I feel like I need to buckle down with myself as far as spiritually, because I just know I am mentally. I know my flesh is weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I know what's going on. I'm not slow. I know what's going on. I'm wide awake. And every day, man, every day it's a challenge still to this day. When I hoop, when I anything I do, men's league, overseas, whatever game, but I hear them screams from my mom. I hear that. It's weird, and it's like, I don't mean I'll be cussing these refs out. These refs be crazy. Some refs don't be real refs. You know what I'm saying? But like, I just be snapping on refs. But I only cared about having control of the refs when I'm playing professional ball, like in college or school or overseas. But I catch myself sometimes just be snapping, like, for real. But I try to release all that energy that I have towards anything in that nature is on the court or when I'm working, doing demolition or something, for sure.
Or is there a way to, though those screams are bad, is there a way to make those a good thing for you? Because if you keep hearing them, you keep hearing them for a reason.
Man,
Maybe it's calling you somewhere
uh,
that you're not hearing.
I think it's just keep the fire under me, literally. Like, far as ball, like, I could still be playing right now. But right now, my stuff on hold pause because of my family, my wife, my kids. Like, I'm at more and more. So it's like, they need me. So, like, I don't let them see that part of me unless it's on the court. Or, like, the screens. Like, the positive way I can put that is just to not crash out and take it out on the court. Like, it's my opponent. But not in a bad way where I'm about to elbow in his mouth or something on purpose or something. Like, nah, you gonna get off me though for sure. I know a lot of people cannot hold me. So if I need to do it, I will. That is another part. But I only do it in a bad way, but that's the most positive way I can put it in as far as taking it on, like, on the court or something of that nature. Playing a game that counts. Or even the game when I play men's league now, to me, everything counts. Because that's how much love I got for basketball. Every game counts to me. I want to win. I don't play this for fun. I want to win. I want to win, for sure. So that's the best possible way I put it towards. And to the youth too as well. Like not even just to my kids, man. Like, people look up to you, man. How many kids, even grown men, like, people older than me. So I try to walk with my head high, man. And I'll try to make it like, people don't even know that about me. Like, people don't know what happened. And they be like, I would never guess. I try to keep a smile on my face. I'm always roasting people. I always keep good energy.
Yeah.
And oh yeah. I'm always know what's up. But I always keep good energy. I always try to, so I'm not perfect, dude. I'm gonna have my days, dude.
Nobody.
I'm going. You can ask my wife, dude. I have bad days, a lot of bad days, dude.
Wife, do we have bad days?
I have bad days for sure. So she'll let me know if I have a bad day because she's not gonna take that, none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude. Every day's a challenge, man. That's all I can say, man. And I try to just stay positive, keep a smile, and keep being an inspiration to other people around me. Stay motivated, especially for the youth, man. 'Cause that's what it's all about, man. And I know how it is being in single mother home. So I try to just basically just be that person that people look up to, or that better father, or that dope husband, or whatever the case may be, or even a bastard of God. So
The biggest game is the game of life. Every time you wake up, it's a tip off. Maybe that fire that you using for the court is supposed to be used in another direction. In life, period. Maybe maybe too much time is being spent on the court. Maybe he calling you somewhere else. I don't know. But if that keeps coming up in your head, maybe it's supposed to be in a different direction. Have you figured out your purpose yet?
I strongly believe that because it's winding down for sure as far as basketball. I believe that for sure. People had dreams that I was gonna be a preacher. A couple people told me, yeah, I said you was a pastor in my dreams. I'm like, nah, not me. That could be my walk. That could be, you know what I'm saying? And I'm running away from it like, nah, not me. No, I need to get right then. See and stay right as much as possible, best as possible. But I feel like now, like I understand, like, cause man, when I'm watching basketball, it's basketball over everything. I ain't gonna lie. God first, basketball, family second, basketball third. Like that's how I teach my kids too. You know what I'm saying? But I make sure that I try my best to make sure I walk in my purpose in life every day when I wake up. Thank God, whatever. I tell God, lead me where you want me to go. I might be ready to go to that play. I might be still stuck in my own personal stuff I'm dealing with, and he stopped me right here because I ain't ready to go open that door. Or if I was too long, somebody he gonna bless somebody else with it. Like that. That's how I think, man. I don't know, man.
You think you keep forcing that door open? Your personal door open, he's trying to push you somewhere else?
Oh, not no more. I used to though, for sure. Not no more. Now I fly straight, I go with the flow.
Okay.
I don't own daughter. Nah, man. I'm too bad. I just want to make sure my family good. Trying to get this out of poverty. I want to make sure. You know what I'm saying? I just be an inspiration to someone. Or I can be helpful to someone. I have elderlies in homes now. Now I don't really get often. I don't visit. I need to visit. So I just try to make time and manage my time better, man. Because I do get caught up in like working and hooping so much. All the time I don't have time for my family. And so how can I find time for my family? How can I have time for my extended family that's in homes or need to hear my voice or to get them more life or whatever the case may be? So that's how I look at it, man.
How's your sister doing?
She's doing good, man. She lives in Texas right now. She's doing good. She's going to school for cosmetology.
Yeah,
cosmetology, and she do hair.
she is cool.
Hey, and she do hair. So she about to graduate in October. So I'm excited to go down there and watch her walk that stage, man.
Yeah,
I'm proud of her for real. Yeah. Both my sisters, all my sisters for real. I want to talk to one of my sisters, man. I got three sisters. I got a big sister, a little sister, and a sister. Was it middle sister? I just don't talk to my middle sister at all, but I still love her to death. Wish her all well, I don't try to hold no grudges, man, because I know if you don't forgive nobody or hold grudges, you make it to the gates of heaven, man. Let's be honest, man. He gonna stop writing your tracks on why you got that on your heart. I forgave you. What you did. You did that person shicing you. You remember that? I forgave you. You said you weren't gonna do that again. You promised on my name you weren't gonna do that again, but you still doing it again over and over and over. So who am I not to forgive or keep moving? So
there's one thing that stood out to me when you were talking to, another thing that stood out to me. You said God first, basketball, no, family second, then basketball. Then again, you said basketball is getting a lot of your time and you could spend more time with family. Do you think family is actually second to you? Or you want them to be second, but you ain't put them there yet?
Oh, now? For sure. Now, for sure. Man, my family really started getting big. I went in school. I was like away from Indonesia at the time, so my family started getting big. But it was once upon a time it was work, basketball. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like sometimes you gotta make sacrifice to be great, man. Like
Yeah.
to me, to no, I don't be trying to I don't be doing it on purpose. I get carried away sometimes. My wife let me know instantly. Off the flip, she let me know instantly. Sometimes I do get carried away, but
Me
I also
too.
believe in, man, you got to make sacrifice to be great, man. And like I said, I can go now and go play in South Africa. Like they want to go to South Africa now, or one of my agents, and I can get myself in way better shape than I am and go out there play now. But like man, overseas they ain't trying to pay nothing for real, man. They ain't paying that bag more like they used to. Depends on, especially if you're not a high draft pick or a high D1 player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got a huge resume. Nah, man, they ain't paying like that, man. So that's what another why I just slowed down though. But I definitely was on that though for sure because I feel I can't be checked. Like
Yeah.
that's how I feel. I don't know. That's how I feel.
I'm gonna put something on you that bothered me as far as myself. When I had a near death experience, I had to talk with myself, like, and I still often do this, but I feel like I'm getting better. What would my kids and the people who mean the most say about me when I die? What type of effect do I want to leave? A lot of these people that I deal with outside of my family have probably had great things to say, but my family will be sitting there looking like, who the fuck are y'all talking about? Because I don't know this person y'all talking.
Right.
So it started making me pay attention to family more. And being there is not just being there present.
Right.
It's actually
Yeah,
learning how
active.
to love them all differently and figuring them out, really having conversations with them. Because often we lose people and be like, I should have did more.
Yeah.
Do more. The biggest game is being there for the people who count. And then spreading out. For me, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like. And then spreading your gift out, what God gave you to others
For
too.
sure.
You know, I really think sometimes we feel like we're doing all that we can and we're not. I'm not in your situation. I can't say it. I'm just going off a little stuff that you giving to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would really think about what legacy am I leaving and my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
What's my true purpose while I'm here? If you had to compare yourself to anybody in the Bible, if you do, who is it?
uh, uh, I'll say, dang, that's a good one. I'll say, no, not Simon. Who got the haircut off?
Samson. I knew you was
Yeah,
gonna say that.
I'll say Samson for sure.
Yeah, I was looking at a YouTube movie on Samson in the Bible, and I promise you look just like the dude that played him.
What?
And in my head, I felt like you was gonna say Samson.
Yeah,
Why Samson for you?
because he was. I feel like he wasn't distracted at first, but he ended up getting distracted, and he kind of lost focus for a minute. To realize had to really take that one thing to get him to realize, you know what I'm saying, like what was going on in a sense. I don't know. It was crazy because I first read that story when I was in the county. I heard about it, but I actually didn't read about it. So I actually was in the county. Like I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Like, but yeah,
Oh, so you did time too?
yeah, man.
How much time did you do?
It was just 6 months. Felt like a year though.
I bet he did.
It felt like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was the worst thing about being in there?
the freedom, being around stinky dudes all day.
Stinky. I can
Not no
imagine.
privacy. Meals, man, everything, everything in there. Yeah.
What'd you learn in that 6 months?
Um.
Or take away from that 6 months?
Oh man, I went through a lot, man. I learned who was really real, who was really down for me. I found a lot about myself. Um. I found out. I found a lot, dude. Like, quit doing dumb stuff. Like that was like a wake up call. Like, next time I feel like you can do something, it's gonna get worse. No longer time. Because in reality, 6 months is a decent time. But really ain't much what people really doing.
Shit, it's more than I want to do.
No, I mean, I definitely do one. That was my first time doing that much time either. And I didn't do the crime.
Yeah.
So definitely put myself in the situations and stay away from people who don't have the same mindset as me. Like, just trying to be great, man. Or on the same path of what I'm on. for sure.
Yeah.
So if you ain't know what I'm on, like my circle got real small for sure. I don't want to be around the same people I used to be around. None of that. I don't be on the block like that. I don't be in the hood like that for real. No, I'm good in every hood though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be out like that. I'll be with my family. When I go to work, I already spend enough time at work already. Like way too much time. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do that, I go home.
Okay.
Literally, go home. And if I ain't doing that, I'm hooping. I got a game in men's league or something. So I keep myself busy to make sure I can put myself in that jam no more. For sure.
In closing, can you leave us marked out and pray us out?
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure, man. What I want to say to anybody, the OGs, what do you call it? Prom, the youth, like, you know what I'm saying? Stay focused, man. Be yourself. Stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, most important thing is keep God first, man, because He is the key of life. I'm telling you, man. It got through, man. I'm telling you. And definitely, you know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up in everything you do. Follow your dreams. Don't never let nobody knock your dreams. Right. And basically run stuff around positive energy. Love everybody. Forgive everybody. If that person did something years ago, you owe me 500, man. Forgive them. It's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna make that 10, 20 times in 1 month. You know what I'm saying? If you feel type of make amends with people. You know what I'm saying? It shows you the love and peace, man. That's it, man. Because right now, the city we live in, it's not looking too good. You know what I'm saying? Anybody really, it's not woke. The Lord is coming back. So I don't know if people really woke or not. Jesus is coming back. And everything that's happening is in the Bible. And wars, rumors of wars, and destruction. People dying like every day. So just stay safe out there, man. Love everybody. Keep God first, man. Live your dream. Have fun with your family. Embrace everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't show evil to people that do you bad. Show them love. Show them good, man. That's how I learn, man. And make life better.
Man, can you pray us out?
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this day. We thank you for waking us up today. We thank you for everything you've done for us. We thank you for your blessings and your many blessings you have for us in the future. Yes. Lord, we ask that you lead us and guide us with your covenant and with your angels covered as we make it home, as we go to work, or anything that we do, Father God. We thank and we love you and we honor you. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. The goal is to leave a lasting imprint on their minds and their hearts. We pray you've been indelibly marked. Appreciate you, brother.
For sure, man.
Don't let your head. Don't let your head.
Honey, man.
Shorter people.